All right, as we gear up for the Big Sky basketball tournament in Boise, we are meeting up with all of our sponsors as we get ready for this really exciting week. Today, I am with Jeremiah Johnson. He is the president and owner of Jeremiah Johnson Brewing Company. Jeremiah, thank you so much for your time. I have to ask you before we get into talking about your company a little bit. You and your wife are business partners. Catherine is her name. You're a
Yep.
Montana State guy. She's a Montana gal. How does that work?
We're through and through Big Sky fans. I mean, both of us grew up with a lot of sports in our background and watching games. I'm just fortunate enough that my wife, she was going to the University of Montana. She was trying to get ahead and graduate in 3 years. I was trying to catch up. So she actually took a summer course in Bozeman. She was spending a summer in Bozeman. And I saw her and she looked really cute to me. So I sat next to her and that was 20 some years ago. So here we are today. So we make it work. We go to Cat games, we go to Grizz games, we go to Vandal games, we go to Eastern Washington games. We try to do it all.
And the rest is history, Jeremiah. I mean, look at the success that you've had with your guys' brewing company. We're so
Yeah.
excited to have you once again as one of our partners. What's your favorite part about the partnership that you have with the Big Sky Conference, in addition to the fact that you have such personal ties with the conference?
It's just a tremendous thrill for me. And I'm sure I speak for Catherine as well, and our daughter and all of our family. This is year 5 for us, and we started very small and with a lot of odds stacked against us, quite frankly. But we have a can-do attitude and we get after it every day. And I kind of take a lot of pride in kind of uh, proving to people that I can do things. And we had this, both Catherine and I and many of our employees. We grew up watching, whether it was Big Sky football or basketball or even tennis or soccer. Um, it's always been part of our life or our lives, and so when we found out about the opportunity, I mean, it was just really hard for us to even believe that we had made it to a point where we could even be part of the Big Sky Conference. It's tremendously significant to us. It's extremely meaningful, and I'm just very proud of our team and our business and our family that we're here and we're doing our best to represent Jeremiah Johnson Brewing Company and the Big Sky Conference and their fans and families to the best of our ability.
Well, the feeling is definitely mutual. And just speaking from personal experience of living in Montana for a couple of years, getting my start in TV there, I know how big your brewing company is in that state. So it's just as meaningful for the conference to partner with you guys. You said that this is your 5th year of the
Yeah.
partnership. The Big Sky Golden Ale. I mean, tell me some of the additions, things that have grown within these last 5 years that fans can see at this upcoming tournament in Boise.
The brand itself has grown a lot in time. I mean, now you can buy our beer in 12 or 11 or 12 different states. But the chance to make the Big Sky Golden Ale was something we talked about right away when we were investigating the opportunity to partner. We wanted to create a beer that would be a tailgate beer, would be something that you might be able to have a couple of before the game. It's a light, easy drinking golden ale. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a light beer. It's certainly not a light beer, but it's definitely got some nice craft qualities, aroma, and it's a good, easy drinking beer. We're going to have it available to people throughout Boise during the tournament, March 9th, 13th through the 13th, and then also on site at the basketball games, of course.
Sounds like a perfect beverage to gear up for all the games, if you ask me. Anything else you want Big Sky Nation to know about you, know about your company? know about where they can find you in Boise.
We're Jeremiah Johnson Brewing Company. I think um, I just was given that name by my dad, and when I got into the beer business and started to think about starting my own company, there was no way I had never a thought crossed my mind to put my name on it. But at some point, someone said, "Hey, you've got a great name for a brand, and it looks really good in print, and I think you could use your name to elevate your brand." And had a couple of beers with Catherine and decided to go for it. And so I guess the point of that is that we're very real. We're here. We're at the games. Whether it's in Missoula or Cheney or Bozeman or wherever it may be, we're at the games. We're watching the games on ESPN Plus or whatever local stations carrying the game. And we're all about it. We're all about the Big Sky Conference. We know the players, we know the ex-players, we know the guys who've made it to the leagues, we know the coaches. So we're not just some random brand out there. I mean, we're really ingrained with the Big Sky Conference, and we're really excited about all the progress the conference has made over the last couple of years. I mean, it's awesome to see how we're competing at a very high level.
Well, Jeremiah, thank you so much for your time. We are so excited to once again have you in Boise with us, and we will see you in just a few weeks. It's right around the corner.
We'll be there, and the beer will be there too, and we're ready to have some fun. So cannot wait. I got a whole crew coming with me.
I love it. Love it. Thanks so much.